hustling along the tight byways of Austin's hill country, my driving accomplice was arriving in somewhat hot. Normally, globules of sweat would have showed up at this point, hand-pounding the get handle. On streets, for example, this one, which are scarcely an auto and a half wide, surprising trust in the auto is fundamental. In any case, even with eyes shut, from the traveler's seat, it felt as though I was riding in an Audi, not in an item that offers its foundations with the Chevrolet Malibu. This is something worth being thankful for Buick. It's uncommonly planted and stable, relatively Germanic in nature. There's no conventional vehicle accessible on these shores, which makes one wonder, did the new Regal must be a hatchback? Probably not. Buick offers a customary 4-entryway Regal in China. The Regal Sportback, which is worked in Russelsheim, Germany, is an European interpretation of the car, in the vein of the current expansion of 4-entryway cars from a wide range of auto producers. It's much more flexible than most adapted cars, nonetheless, with a wide opening that can swallow a full estimate bike with the two wheels on. Truly we attempted it. There is another option to the hatchback, in spite of the fact that it won't please vehicle idealists, the Regal Tour X, a wagon in everything except name. The 310 HP Regal GS isn't far away, either, and a luxury Regal Avenir is probably going to show up. A hybridized Regal e-Assist is likewise a plausibility. Oh dear, the Regal nameplate is probably not going to return on a 2-entryway roadster, as per a Buick representative. The nearest relationship for the Regal Sportback is the as of late left Volkswagen CC, in both shape and capacity. From the quarter points, the Regal Sportback has clues of the last BMW 5 Series. Dead on from the front, or in your rear view reflect, there is more than a trace of the Audi shield grille. The LED fog light mark is unmistakably European in style, however dubiously characterized. Powerfully, the front-wheel drive Regal Sportback is a match for the Audi A4/A5 Sportback team. The smooth, turbocharged 2.0-liter inline-4 is an imposing power plant, especially when combined with the 9-speed programmed transmission. Its 250 strength yield is a nearby match for Audi's motor of a similar dislodging. All-wheel drive is offered on the best two trim levels, preferred 2 and Essence, as a choice, combined with an 8-speed programmed. A trap differential that can guide torque to singular wheels, notwithstanding parted front and back, is standard on the AWD models. The hill country streets outside Austin city limits were a fitting area to experiment with the Germanic Regal Sportback. Affirming what Autoblog experienced in a brisk turn not long ago, there is a peaceful certainty to the Regal Sportback's moves. Crush the quickening agent, and the Buick thunders delicately to life. The 9-speed program is rich smooth, and moves are subtle from both of the front seats. Sit out of gear stop, standard over the line, has little of the unforgiving shake that European game cars still haven't dealt with. Curiously, there are no move paddles, however you can change the Regal Sportback for yourself utilizing the gear selector lever. We had the chance to experiment with both the FWD and AWD Regal Sportback models, however we saw little distinction in their execution on the dry Texas streets. Directing was a little overboosted for our taste, yet exact and simple to point. Most importantly, ride quality on both test autos was neither too solid nor too delicate, however rather sufficiently adjusted to douse up undulating byways and give an agreeable expressway ride. The Regal Sportback felt effortlessly as fast off the line as the Ford Fusion with its most grounded motor. It will be an intriguing correlation in execution between the typical Regal Sportback and the up-and-coming 310 HP GS. This Regal is a critical incentive for the cash, considering a decrease of about $2,000 in cost from a practically identical, active model. In any case, the Audi at a markdown contention everything except vanishes once you consider the Regal Sportback's inside. It is an unholy joining of misaligned corners, sharp edges, wobbly plastic and unexciting calf skin. In this present reality where the lodge of the 2018 Honda Accord feels a class over, The Regal Sportback's inside is a loss of cost cutting. A full computerized dashboard isn't accessible, and the 8-inch touchscreen show just comes standard on the best 2 trim levels. The superior Bose sound framework is an update in name as it were. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are standard, yet there is some idleness to framework inputs. To this current commentator's back, the elusive calfskin felt more like leatherette. A fabric choice, which exists for the base model, was not at the press review. The low, flexible driving position, which causes a genuine roadster-like feel, is a brilliant recognize. The seats are agreeable for quite a long time, long stretches in the driver's seat. The disjunctive sentiment and actually able bundle encompassing so-so inside quality is reminiscent of the main Cadillac CTS. Look past the deficiencies of the cockpit, and the Regal Sportback is a genuine driver's auto contender that can go up against our top picks. You'll feel upbeat and certain pushing it hard in your day-by-day drive.
Subscribe, like, share and comment.